It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. We hustle and try to make it here, but our work is never done.
I'm going live, man. This is gonna be a good feeling. So let's go and take out and make this thing go ahead like it's supposed to, you know. So man, I just want to tell you, kid folk, man, I'm glad that you gave me the eye on that's becoming as you know to get a podcast show, because it was your idea to get me to do the podcast show. But like I said, I had so much going on the table, so I just look at it, okay, podcast show. Man, what made you come with that down?
Man, look, that's what we do. You know, as a people, you know, we gotta get behind each other. You know what I'm saying? If one of us fall down, we gotta pick the other one up. So, you know, that's pretty much what we doing. You know, you've been out here a long time. You know, working this music game and you know getting your name out there. So you know what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to use that to take it to a higher level.
Sure, right, man. I sit back there. I say, boy, we've been through so much, man. And I tried everything around the board. I did everything as far as trying to get myself on and couldn't find no obstacles. I was going through all kind of channel lights, helping people, study falling back and putting myself in the hole. But I had some tough, difficult times as far as dealing with the music atmosphere that I'm feeling in today, man.
Oh yeah. But you know what it is, Peter? Anything that's worth anything, it's gonna be hard to get into. You understand what I'm saying? So you know you gotta take them punches. They don't do nothing to make it tough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Prepare you for the road, the long road later on. You know, you gotta use that energy. Use that energy right there. What you're talking about. You know, going through the struggle and everything to prepare you to another level.
Yeah.
You know that way. You know when you get there, it's yours. You own it because you earned it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody give it to you. You earn it.
Yeah, you're right.
When you earn something, it's yours. It's yours forever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you know. Cherish the struggle, you know, the hard times. You know, cherish all that, you know, because that's who you are.
Yeah.
All that in a bowl is like gumbo. That's your whole makeup right there.
Right.
That's the reason why you're as tough as you is. That's the reason why you've been able to survive in the game for as long as you survived in the game without, you know, getting down on yourself to the point to where you say, "Well, I don't want to do it no more."
Now, don't think now. During the time as far as dealing in the entertainment business, man, when I first, you know, got to wonder how the edge is going in entertainment, I knew it was gonna be a long journey, period. I knew it was gonna be a real long journey. I knew there gonna be some obstacles going through what I'm going through, and then coming across all type of people with all type of personalities and all that, man. I mean, at point of time, a whole bunch of times, I wanted to give up. Yeah, I wanted to give up, but I just got to keep my head up on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always told that you quit, you can consider yourself as a failure. You know what I'm saying? So I had to keep my head up high and stay strong and stay focused on what I'm trying to do.
That's right.
Man, I'm talking about a tough trial, but I got to thank God because He the one kept me strong as far as financial wise and keeping me focused and you know learning how to deal with all kind of obstacles. When I first started music, man, I was barbaric. I was out there bad.
Well, you know, I mean, you know. Me and you, we boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even watch boxing matches if it ain't a 12-round fight. You understand what I'm saying? That's what this is. That's what life is. Life is a 12-round fight. You understand what I'm saying? You got to put everything you got into it from round one to the last round, because the fight ain't never over. Until it's truly over. You know what I mean?
But I said as far as me starting from ground up, and when I first actually started doing shows. I started doing when I was in high school. You know, I'm getting a guy from junior high, Mr. Carlos, which he got an awesome and a beautiful voice, and we just, like I said, we come together. Actually, trying my first. Back then, it was called the Stock House. You know what I'm saying? But it was called, you know, the dances. You know what I'm saying? But when they had the talent show, and then we actually got in the talent show. And actually got in the talent show and actually really won the talent show. But they, like I say, they didn't give it to us because by him being from a junior high and me being from high school. But you know, back then, boy, we used to always want to be like, my mentor like in the music was like, New Edition. I love Edition. You know what I'm saying? We used to sit around there and used to try to imitate them and think that we could beat them. But we could never beat them or be like them. We just had to find our own niche. Our own niche and just be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So but I looked at the whole fact. I knew it was gonna be a challenge. but I ain't quit. I'm still in it. A lot of people look at it. Okay, well, man, you made it to this age in life. You know what I'm saying? You should be ready to quit. But I look at it. I say, well, James Brown was dead, and if he would have been still living, he would have been still coming with it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's called desire. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, that's what the people at the top, the people that started from the bottom and made it to the top. That's one of the things that they got, that they all got in common. The desire, you know, to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Regardless to what the circumstances are, regardless to how many people telling you, oh, you ain't gonna be able to do it, you ain't gonna mount to what you want to mount to. That desire, you gotta drive you through. As long as you got that, that's like a light. You understand what I'm saying? That you can't see inside of your body. You understand what I'm saying? As long as that light is shining, you're gonna have that desire.
But I look at like I say, to see where we come from. Man, when I first actually got into got full throttle into the music, man, you know, we was calling it in a storage house. Like some people call it a junk house. Yeah. But I didn't quit until we actually kept it coming, and like I say, I started just gradually getting equipment here, getting equipment there. Not thinking about the new technology they're gonna come out with right now today. And I bought all the secondary equipment, and then that GLA they come out with the computers. I wasted a lot of.
See, that's the way. That's the way life works. That's the way life works. See, you can never truly prepare for it. You understand what I'm saying? Because life is not a script. You see what I'm talking about? You know, you started out way back then, you know, doing what you was doing back then, but you didn't see the day. You understand what I'm saying? But now that you're here today, you can look at everything that you did back then, and you can see how strong it made you, how more prepared it made you for what's going on right now today. Like you were saying, like about, you know, the equipment and stuff. We just started out with, you basically started out with nothing. You know, and you spent your money for this piece of equipment, that piece of equipment, and all of a sudden you had a whole lot of equipment. You know, and now today you getting to use that equipment. I'm getting to use it. I'm
most definitely getting to use it, but I got a lot of secondary equipment as far as, you know what I'm saying, the old manual way of recording. Man, I used to record music on a reel-to-reel projector. That's, you know what I'm saying, on a reel-to-reel. Imagine recording then. And then I used to make music. I used to come and be out on music on a cassette tape. Cassette tape. There was something that ain't even existed no more. Even on vinyl. I don't work that no more like that.
I was with you back then. I remember them days. You know, you put together your own concert.
And just put
did your own traveling. Understand what I'm saying? Put your own money into it. You know what I'm saying? See, that's one thing a person don't do. If they're not truly about a certain thing, they ain't gonna put no money into it. See, that's how I know that you are truly about what you're doing, because you put your own money into it, Peter. You know, you deserve to get everything that you're gonna get out of it because of that reason alone. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, give yourself a pat on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? And just continue to use everything that you learned from way back then, which it was a long time ago. Me and you know, we up in age. We got grades. We just say them. You know what I'm saying? But it was a long time ago. So you understand what I'm saying? Everything that you got back then, you just bring it all into that right on. You understand what I'm saying? And throw that knockout punch. It's gonna be good.
But I done watched a lot of. Well, it wasn't a lot. It was a very few artists that came out back then, and I put out a lot of artists. I put out a lot of artists right now today that making a name and booming. 5 artists that out there that I actually put out there. I thank God for allowing y'all to come in the mix of what I was doing, and this is a blessing to actually see y'all out there doing y'all thing. And that to me. That let me know that you working with something. So you know, it's almost like it's amazing to see my growth of the artists that I actually put out there. And there's a lot of artists that are right now out there still right now fight to. I even put out a lot of people that's in the radio. You know what I'm saying? I put out a lot of people that right now that worked out for me and actually got them in the radio right now today. They working in the radio.
Even you know that right there alone is an amazing feat. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you did all that, what you did was you helped a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? You helped a lot of people, and that's one of the things we got to do. You understand? To make it to the other side, we got to be willing to help other people.
You know? But see, right now, these days of time, and they already ought to know the ones that are in position, and God will allow me to help them, and will allow to continue to keep me bitter hearted. They wouldn't even have no platform. But God gave me an opportunity, able me to help those guys that are in position right now.
Yes.
And then and it ain't supposed to be the way it is, the way they sitting up, with the way some of them sitting and keeping their foothold on upcoming people. Give them a chance. The whole key is to give the next individual a chance, because you have a chance.
That's right.
You know, that's the whole thing with me. It kind of made me upset. But a lot of things, a lot of growth as far as what's going on right now, they always want to look at me as continuing to keep their foot on it. Me as being the bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? The ones that actually pointing me as the bad guy, they are the bad guys. I'm a good guy because I'm helping. I'm playing my role. I'm playing my part.
Anytime you are taking the time out to hold another person down, to keep another person from succeeding, you're basically hurting yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because one of the things that we all have in common is that we are people.
Yeah.
We are people. And believe it or not, if you go far enough up the tree, what you will come to find out is we are all kids. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta understand. At the beginning of the time, it was only two people on earth.
That's right.
Adam and Eve. And we all came from Adam and Eve. Which make us all blood. That's the reason why in church we call each other brothers. Sisters. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, to rise as a people, you got to be about the people. When I say about the people, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody. You understand what I'm saying? That hand right there, it's got to do this. It's got to reach out. It's got to pick people up. It's got to do that. You know, because if you don't do that, you're basically killing yourself.
That's all it takes is a hand.
That's
reach out and help. Because you never know. The individual that some keeping their foothold on might be that individual. Could be that individual.
That's
right. Could be the individual that can come back and help.
That's right. You know what they call that in first, second grade?
What?
Connecting the dots.
Yeah, let's connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots. Them dots, they connect, and they connect very, very fast. You understand what I'm saying? You go out here and you do something to somebody, and then 20 years later, what you did to that person end up catching right back up with you.
And I agree with that.
You know?
I agree with that. But that's why I always tell them. I even tell myself. You know what I'm saying? First, I got to correct myself, and also me to sit out there and get out there, and even being not, because I'm really not a judgmental person, because the ones that doing what they doing, they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They know what they are doing. They know who they are. They know what they're doing, and it's that's part of us not growing. As humanity, you know what I'm saying? Period, human. That's part of why we can't grow and get ahead. But they all quickly say, all this and all that. But the whole key is help, get in position, help. That's all it takes, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And quit wanting to keep it. That's just like saying, I'm in position. You trying to make a come up. You trying to make a move. I'm gonna keep my foot on your neck. Just because I don't want to see you come on up and get out of there. Then you know what?
I tell you this right here. I put it in sports terms. You know, if you go out there and you ask a ball player who the best player of all time was, he might say Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You ask another one, he might say LeBron James. If you ask me, I'm gonna say LeBron James, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm gonna say LeBron James is the best. Not because his stats was better than Michael Jordan, but because he, as a man, was a humanitarian type figure. Somebody that helped others. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a platform like that, do more than just play basketball. Don't be labeled as just a basketball player. You understand what I'm saying? Use that platform right there to help other people.
But you know what thing, I just getting on LeBron for a second, you know one thing that make me very proud of him? He speaks out. And he ain't scared to step out and speak out.
That's right.
When you are in position and you, just like they figure that you need them, remember, they need you too. You know what I'm saying? Because you, it's beneficial. You're profitable. You have a special gift, a special talent. That's why they continue, that's why they would need, that's why he got the voice to speak out. who gonna get rid of a LeBron James?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
because he's speaking out. You got a lot of, and I'm just going into athletes for a second. They are being controlled, scared to speak out, because which they have to recognize the same thing. They have a special gift, a special talent. That special gift, special talent, gonna take them to a whole nother level. No matter what.
I tell you what. When it's all said and done, when my last day on earth comes, I would much rather be remembered as a man that helped other people than a man that just had a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? People make the mistake of thinking that money makes them rich. Money is not what make you rich.
That's the root of our life. It's spoken.
What makes a man rich is basically something that God decides to give you. And it's called health. You understand what I'm saying? It's called health, good health. You know, being able to come out here and do things like this right here, being in a position to help people and actually doing it. You understand what I'm saying? He showed us the way to do it. You understand? When Jesus came upon the earth, you know, he showed us, you know, what it took for us to earn our place. You know, and what he did was he helped, he healed. He helped his role. You know, he didn't care nothing about no money. He didn't go to the castle. You understand what I'm saying? He went down into the slums. You know, that's where he spent his nights at. You know, because that's where the help was needed at. And that's what he was trying to show us, that, you know, we are better as a people if we help.
That's it. Just one thing.
That's right.
But with me, and just looking at them at the whole situation. We are not here forever. And a lot of us think that we are here forever. If you don't do no other while you're living, help. Help someone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the whole key and the whole catch is a lot of people that goes to church. But they're not coming out. They're not coming out of church applying what they're supposed to win in their for. If they do that, it would be a lot better on the growth. You know what I'm saying? Even me. I believe in God, but I don't believe in, you know, hurting people and all that stuff. Because I know one thing: God is watching every move you make. Some people think that because you live in earth is a kingdom. This is not nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is not really nothing.
That's right.
Because you're gonna temporary. It's just temporary. That's why I say
I agree.
I don't have to be rich to be happy. I just want to be happy. I can live off a little and be happy, but I'm helping. You know what my saying is, and what really get it? I always tell everybody, this is my saying, and I like to build it. Somebody, you know, once I really put it out there, they're gonna want to go steal the logo. It's a good logo. You ain't a baller until everything around you out there balling too.
That's right.
And if you're the only one that's out there balling, you is considered selfish. Son of a gun.
That's right.
And I don't care. And I tell the world
the true purpose of man is to do what? Take care of his family. Take care of his family. That's the true purpose of man right there. But what man got to understand is his family extends way beyond his front door.
Yes, right.
Understand what I'm saying? We all bleed. We all need water. We all need food. You understand what I'm saying? We're all created in an equal image. And with us being that way, what that means is we need to be able to depend on each other in order to survive. You know, people don't get that. They don't get that. I don't know why that's so hard, you know, for them to comprehend. But we need that. We need that. But anyway, we're broadcasting from Strolley House of Hits. Just done the positive moment, done the interview. We would like to invite y'all to our next show, which is going to be basically predicated on high school sports. So make sure y'all tune in, and we'll see y'all there.
Okay, we'll see y'all in the next taping. Remember now, every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, we want y'all to tune in from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, once again. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, once again, from 8 to 9 p.m. So we want y'all to tune in And this is me, Pete Strolley. That's my kinfolk Gail, man. But
sir.
he the one of the ones that told me.
Yes, sir. Positivity, baby.
Positivity. Come with the podcast show lit.
We gonna spread it. We gonna spread it.
We need y'all to spread the love out there. On the serious, everyone out there, we need y'all to spread the love. We all need to pull together. We need to work harder together. Just make it happen. God say one word, love. We'll see y'all on the next tape.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. We hustle and try to make it here,